talking with Attorney General Tim Fox. And Tim, the largest, I think probably one of the largest foundations in the history of Montana is working now for the health of Montanans. So what can you tell us about Community Medical Center?
Well, as you know, Peter, a while back we approved the sale of the nonprofit charity Community Medical Center to a for-profit consortium group. And under Montana law, when a charity dissolves or sells, the proceeds of that sale or dissolution have to be used for purposes commensurate with the mission of the original organization. And that doesn't mean that we have to set up, in this case, another hospital, but it does mean under what they call the side-prey doctrine that the proceeds of that sale be utilized in a way that, in this case, benefits the health and access to health services that people in the western part of Montana enjoyed when community medical was a nonprofit. So there was an original proposal on the table that had some issues. Eventually, that was withdrawn and substituted for a new foundation that they are intending to form to take the some odd $74 million from the transaction and again use it for purposes that are similar to what CMC's mission was before it was sold. So my office, my staff, in particular Ed Eck, who was the former dean of the University of Montana Law School, and Kelly Hubbard, who is a very accomplished attorney and a University of Montana graduate herself, did a lot of the legwork in vetting this proposal, and ultimately we did approve it just a couple of days ago.
Right, it's called the Legacy Foundation, which I think is a very interesting title, and I think it's very long range.
Well, absolutely, and in fact, there are a number of conditions we placed on the approval of the Legacy Foundation. Obviously, the side-prey doctrine part of it is important, which has not only a component of using the money for similar purposes, but also a geographical component, because CMC really serviced a portion of Montana and western Montana. So this Legacy Foundation will continue that kind of work. We added other conditions, such as a conflict of interest policy that will be very robust, that they'll have to come up with, so that these trustees will be operating essentially in the best interests of the foundation and not in any kind of a conflict, that they will meet their fiduciary duties. Certainly, the Attorney General's office will continue to monitor the inner workings of the Legacy Foundation going forward to make sure that they comply with Montana law. We have specified that the trustees are to serve without compensation. Hopefully that'll make sure that the people of western Montana in the service area get the biggest bang for their buck. So we're excited about the opportunities for the Legacy Foundation going forward and doing good work and making sure that Montanans in that neck of the woods have access to health care and can be healthy as they can be.